There's an update to something.
Oh my God.
There's an update.
Okay.
Okay.
So all right. Give us the background in case,
Okay.
it's been a couple of weeks since we last talked about the criminal investigation,
The incident.
the missing
Okay.
persons investigation.
So we have talked about Warkworth, how we do tend to become Warkworth's Miss Marples, don't we?
Indeed.
You know,
Despite
and
the
we like a
fact I'm
cozy
not
crime.
a local.
No,
However,
but you kind of are.
But yeah, because I'm so invested, I love a cozy crime.
Yeah, we love a cozy crime. Well, we've got a doozy for you. So we have talked about it on the podcast before a few weeks ago, how just before Christmas, I got in a bit of a feverish buying mode of like needing to buy Christmas things to fit out the house to be festive.
Just the
And
essentials.
just the essentials, like an inflatable Santa.
A large
Cracker Jacks.
inflatable Santa that then Art had to painstakingly wire into the house.
He had to figure out how to, because I was like, oh, we can pop it out by the letterbox. And he was like, well, you need to plug it in. So how am I going to pop it out by the letterbox? That's 20 meters from the house. I was like, oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm the one that has the ideas,
Yeah.
and you're the facilitator.
Yeah.
So I had the idea of the inflatable Santa. He was ropeable when he found out that it was $50, but that's fine. That's by the way.
And that then just before Christmas, he also had an additional job to somehow connect it from around the letterbox area into the house.
So he's $50 down and he's got another job on his list. So he was not super stoked about it, but he did it. Bless his heart, he did it. So I had the inflatable Santa up there. I had a little light in it and everything. It was really cool. And I thought, because our road doesn't get hugely Christmassy, and I thought, I'm going to bring the Christmas cheer. And then I was joking with a police officer friend of mine. And I was like, how long do you think until it's stolen? And he was like, oh, hard to say. The answer was 4 days. 4 days it was out there before it was stolen.
This is rocking the community of Warkworth.
It's rocking the community. Well, especially, the kids were gutted because I woke up in the morning, went to check the mailbox, and I was like, the Santa's gone. And then I was like, oh, the Santa's gone. And they were like, what? And they all ran outside to have a look, and they were like, oh,
Yeah.
the Santa's gone.
There's been a Christmas abduction.
It's like someone yanked it out of the ground and left 2 little red bits of Santa outfit.
Red feet fragments.
Yeah, so someone really wrenched it out. But naturally, I got in touch with my friend who's a police officer.
Obviously.
And I said, we've had a crime. There's been a crime committed in the community, and I need your help. We're going to need all resources. All resources on this.
Priority 1.
Naturally, he shot it right to the top of the list. I think, oh my God, yeah, let's get everyone engaged. Well, let me tell you, Bean, I have an update. From my police officer friend.
This is incredible.
Okay. The update being a voice message, no less, which of course is how all police officers communicate. Hey, just in regards to the murder. Yeah, look, no, anyway, it's not a murder. So are we ready for the update?
I couldn't be more ready.
Okay.
Oh God, I'm so excited. I'm sweating. Okay.
I know, Sam. I haven't listened to it yet. I haven't listened.
Wow.
I don't know what the update is. Okay, here we go.
Hi, Matilda. It's Mark here from Warkworth Police. The case of the stolen Santa has been a complicated one. Immediately following the report of the theft, just prior to Christmas, I issued a bulletin to all local staff to be on the lookout for Santa. Frankly, the timing could not have been worse, with many dozen strikingly similar Santas located while the inquiry progressed. In addition, it is suspected that the stolen Santa may have changed his appearance. Being an inflatable, it is entirely plausible that this Santa may be now much thinner in appearance. The file remains open, but we're working hard behind the scenes to investigate.
Well, I'm just relieved that it's being taken as seriously and being given as much attention as it deserves.
So am I, because I think he's right. It is really hard finding a Santa around Christmas time.
Yes.
But now that Christmas is well and truly over, we're into the year, school's back. I think if there's a Santa still out there, now's the time.
Now's the time.
Find him.
And have you elevated this to the community Facebook page?
Yeah. Yeah. So I've taken photos of what the Santa looked like when he was inflated
Mhm.
and just plastered it around the main street, outside the butcher,
Yeah,
outside Pete Mary's cafe,
yeah.
in the main, high traffic areas, and said, if you've got any leads, give me a call, or
Or go directly to
obviously
the police.
go directly to the police.
And do you have any leads or any suspects?
No, and I haven't seen anyone walking down the street carrying the inflatable Santa, which is a real shame because that would have been a good lead.
Yeah, it
That
would
would
have
have
been
been
a
a
great
real
lead.
good lead, but unfortunately don't have any of that yet,
Mm.
because they
I,
might transport it at some point, and
mm.
then somebody might see the transportation of the Santa.
And you think they'll transport that fully
Good
inflated?
point.
Yeah.
Good point.
You'll
It'll
just
be
see it
folded
sitting
into
in
a
a
bag, won't it?
just see it sitting in the passenger seat of a vehicle being driven around. Maddie, I have a suspect.
You've got a suspect?
Yeah, hear me out.
Okay.
Arthur Green.
Wouldn't that be a plot twist?
Well, I think, this could
He
be.
wasn't happy about
He
setting it
wasn't.
up.
He wasn't happy. He wasn't happy. I think there's been some brewing resentment. I think it was a crime of passion.
He's got a motive.
He's got a strong motive, Maddie.
Do you know what? I was asleep that night. Was he in bed the whole time?
We can't.
Does he have I can't confirm his alibi.
No. Maddie, I think we need to actually do an interrogation. I think on one of our next episodes, we're going to have to interview the suspect.
I think we need to call him in.
I think we're going to need to call him in.
I'll get the sergeant on the case too.
Yeah. Maybe
And
he could give us some guidance on how to interrogate him, what questions we should be asking.
Should we do a good cop, bad cop situation?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
100%. Okay, all right, we'll figure this out between us.
Watch this space.
I think
the case is yet to be closed.
I think we're honing in.
I think we're gonna get closer.
I think we are.
Are we? I'm not sure, but we'll see how we go.
Oh God, hilarious. Well, Maddie, I do love a cozy crime. I do love a cozy crime.
I love
I
a cozy
sometimes
crime too.
like a true crime podcast. I often like a a good Agatha Christie on TV or something like that. Oof. And I'm riveted by what's going on now.
And it's
If
great.
anyone else has a cold case, let us know.
Let us know. We'll solve it, because we have been interested in getting into true crime territory for our podcast, haven't we? Gone from speaking about parenting to then murders.
Or abductions,
Unsolved. Yeah, unsolved abductions.
unsolved crimes,
It's the
and it's happened.
It's the natural progression.
Natural progression. It's happened. I mean, next time for the podcast awards, we might need to enter a different category, but that's okay because we're very dynamic, and it's happened right on your doorstep, and something must be done. Something must be done.
We can't let this go untouched. So anyway, watch this space.
Space.
We may have an update for you soon.
As always, send in your stories, send in your suggestions, send in your comments, send in your
crimes
cozy
you want
crimes,
solved.
any crimes. Yeah, we definitely want to know.
Because we've got resource.
Yeah.
We've got resource.
The inside. We're inside line now. All right, well, take care out there, everybody, and we'll be back in your ears very soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Untidy. If you enjoyed it, we'd love your support to keep making the show. The best thing you can do to help is subscribe by hitting follow in your podcast app and leaving us a little 5-star review. You can also now watch and subscribe on YouTube and check out how these millennials are keeping up with the cool kids on TikTok and the gram. Lastly, please share this podcast with your mates. It means that we can keep building this supportive community, keep giving you untidy episodes, and just keep doing what we love to do.
Don't forget to check out mybigmoments.com for kids' books that make your tricky job of parenting a whole lot easier. Untidy listeners get a discount at checkout, so just pop in Untidy for 10% off your order. Lastly, we would like to thank all of the good people who make this podcast possible. Flicker Williams and Joe Rocker at My Big Moments for the beautiful artwork and design, Maxine London Creative for editing this episode, and Lana Byrne for creating our social content. And to you, our listeners, Araha Nui, take care. We'll see you soon.